guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you are new. So today we are going to be doing the June budget setup. Now obviously we're in my car because this is the only place I have a chance to film, and I am living on 2 hours of sleep because I am solo parenting this week. So bear with me as we kind of figure this all out. That being said, I'm excited for June. June is the month that I go back to work. You can watch my plan with me. I have lots going on. It's my daughter's second birthday. We have Father's Day. We have some other birthdays. I have a baby shower. We have lots going on. So it's going to really take a hit to our gift fund this month, but it is also the month that my paychecks will start. I believe I have 1 or 2 paychecks in June. We'll have to check it out. My husband has 5 paychecks, and also you'll notice, and I will mention it in the actual budget, that our income went up again. My husband added our daughter Oakland as a dependent, so that means that we have less taxes being withheld. Again, it's not a huge difference, but over the course of every paycheck it adds up to a pretty good amount. And then of course he got a raise in the month of May, so we have 2 compounding things happening at once. So I'm really excited to take a look at that and see what goes on. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so first looking at income, our income for June is $7,862.90. Now, there is only 1 week of my paycheck, so that's $2,270.18. And my husband's paycheck went up last month because he got a raise, and this month it went up again because we added our daughter as a dependent. Finally, we got her added, so that added a little bit more to our paycheck. Next, we have reimbursements. We have nothing here, and then my husband will need reimbursed here. For giving, we have gifts. There will be some final gifts for my daughter's birthday, for Father's Day, baby shower, things like that going on in June, but generally we will be done there. And then giving, we had our $30 for the diocese fund already come out. For housing and utilities, we have our normal escrow. Electricity, I do not have the bill yet for what it will be in June as it comes out towards the end of the month, but I'm budgeting $300, $42 for water, $110, again, I don't have the exact amount for the internet, $26 for my phone bill, and $50 for pet care. For transportation, I did get gas this morning, and it was $35.29. You guys, gas is getting higher and higher where we live, so I need to start looking at plugging in my car again as it stops raining. It's been raining a lot, and I cannot wait because I will be consistently able to plug in my car once we get a garage, which obviously is going to take a while. Maintenance, we have $75. For food, we have groceries planned at $650. Please remember that this does include any cleaning supplies, diapers, wipes, things like that. So it is not just food that we are eating. And restaurants, we're budgeting $100. I'm hoping to go out a little bit less this month, but I do have a couple things planned, as you guys will see down below. For lifestyle, we have $50 for our entertainment funds each, $50 for clothing, $50 for hair and beauty, $50 for household maintenance. Investment is $574.67. Yearly subscriptions is $34.98. And daycare, you guys, it is $199 a week for Oakland and $179 a week for Everly. These pull every single Monday. Oakland starts daycare halfway through the month, so that is $1,293 for the month of June. The added one that we did is $100 for date night. I am going to make this a fund as we may want to do something bigger in the future, but I want to start doing date nights ideally once every month to 2 months. So that is the goal anyway. So I want this to kind of like accumulate, because this will include not just whatever we're doing on the date, but also babysitters, food for the babysitters, anything like that that we have going on. So anything revolving around the date night. And if you guys hear noises, I am sitting beside Oakland as she plays on the floor. For medical, we have nothing for insurance and benefits. Medical, we have 150 going in there, and life insurance, we have 98. For insurance, we have taxes at $42, car insurance at $160, and car tags at $125. We are possibly selling the blue car. That is very up in the air, so that would save us about $150 there a year. And for car insurance, I'm not really sure how much that would save us. We would have to see what that would save us every 6 months. For debt, we have our standard payment going in there. And for savings, we have $1,184.74. This brings our total up to $13,906.18. I haven't finished updating any final expenses that came out in May, so this may be a little bit lower. And this is no longer a thing. Right there. We no longer have the gutters. So that means our first priority is now the dirt for drainage and grass. And then the second priority is going to be the garage structure with the approach. Love that for us. So pretty big things. Okay, so there you guys go. That is the June budget setup. Now, as you can see, I only have one paycheck this month, and that's just due to the way that when I go back to work, I work a full week, then I receive a paycheck the following Friday, and then due to how many Fridays there are in the month. So we are on 5 paychecks for my husband, 1 for me, but as you can see, more than my paycheck is going into goals this month. So we're pretty excited, and there is a good chance that there will actually be more going in because our electric, things like that, won't be as much. I'm also hoping that I can cut back on my spending. I'm definitely spending a lot. We are spending a lot because I'm on maternity leave, and I thought it would be easier to save, but it turns out that it's a great time to do projects. So it means that we spend a lot of time doing projects. So we spend money so we can get those projects done while I'm on maternity leave, since I have a little extra time. Very little extra time, but I still do have it. So that being said, I'm hoping that we can put more towards the goals. We have a few other things kind of in the background that may or may not happen that could contribute to our goals funded as well. Some large items that we possibly could be selling. It's kind of up in the air, and that will trigger other savings in other areas as well. Obviously we are back to potty training my daughter now that we no longer have a newborn, and she is kind of starting to sleep intermittently, but sleeping through the night generally. She's only up a couple of times, so now that we're getting more sleep, we are back on the potty training train, and we are going to start working on that as well. So I'm hoping that the use of the pull-ups and the wipes and stuff will slowly fade within the next few months. I'm hoping to have her potty trained within 3 months, if not sooner. She seems to have really good weeks, and then weeks where she just does not care at all and would rather go to the bathroom in her pull-up, and that is perfectly okay. She's not even 2 yet. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!